Welcome to MCpodcast, aka Men of Culture Podcast. And in this video today, I want to talk about Tapaki Original Sin. This is a 6-episode anime that's been pretty good. I really want to talk about it today. Yeah, I really enjoyed Tapaki's Original Sin. It was it's a 6-episode anime. It was really good. There was a lot of emotions. Like, it's gonna make you cry a little bit. It's definitely gonna make you 1 minute make you cry, next minute make you feel angry. It does a great job at making you feel a lot of emotions throughout the show and sympathizes for all the characters that are involved. I really like the show too because of like one of the main messages it has. You meet this alien named Tapaki. He's a very happy-go-lucky alien, and he looks like an octopus. He's very naive. He wants everyone to be happy and kind of doesn't really understand the situations that a lot of people are in. So he just tries to fix people's problems without understanding anything. And since he's very naive and very happy-go-lucky, he figures that just talking through and being friends will fix all the problems. Obviously, it does not. And more times than not, Tapaki does not really help anybody at all. He tries to help the main character, Suzuka, whose home life is absolutely terrible. She gets bullied, really severely bullied, and gets her ass whooped a lot. And also, her home life is pretty bad, and really the only thing that's really keeping her tethered together is her dog, Chappie. Her mom is an escort, so she really doesn't give a fuck about Suzuka at all. And so Tapaki decides, yeah, I want Suzuka to be happy, smile big, and enjoy life. So he tries to do this, and ultimately he fails very bad because she gets bullied the fuck out of. Some events happen. In episode 1, Suzuka decides to make a decision that forces Tapaki to go back in time with one of his devices to prevent Suzuka from making that decision. Tapaki tries and tries and tries to fix all of Suzuka's problems and basically prevent her from making that decision. But he ultimately has to learn that some people are just malicious and just are bad people. In this case, the bully that Suzuka is dealing with, Marin, she does not fuck with Suzuka at all. Partially because her mom, Suzuka's mom, and her Marin's dad are together, which is pretty awkward for both kids, unfortunately, and that kind of sucks that they have to both deal with that. But one of the main things in the show you'll see is that a lot of the parents in this show, every parent you actually meet, it's pretty bad. They're actually all terrible parents in a way, and they all contribute to the factors of why the kids act the way they act, and it's really sad to see. But anyways, Tapaki still main focus is to basically save Suzuka and make her happy. He tries to prevent Marin from bullying her by just, talking with her, by pretending to be Suzuka. That didn't work. And he kind of starts to realize, like, people can be just that bad and malice. And so Tapaki wants to save her so much that he ends up making a life-changing decision for Suzuka and Marin. And once he takes action, he has to deal with the consequences behind it, and he learns Marin's family life as well. And ultimately, after going through so many events and multiple things happening, I'm just trying to keep it vague because I really want you guys to watch it, just see it for yourself. Tapaki slowly but surely starts to realize that he really can't make everyone happy. Every time he tries to fix someone's problem, he makes it worse in the end, and it ends up being a worse consequence than just leaving it be. It takes multiple retries and multiple events from happening for Tapaki to slowly but surely start to realize and understand that his actions aren't actually helping people. Obviously, he's told this multiple times that he's pretty useless for an alien, but he doesn't really know. He's happy-go-lucky and really naive. I really liked one of the main messages this show was trying to really convey to everyone, I think from the very beginning, is that, just because you want someone to be happy doesn't mean you have to try to fix every single problem. And it was one of the main things that Tapaki has to learn throughout the show, is that he cannot fix everyone's problem. He tries to fix Suzuka's problem. He tries to fix the other two main characters' problems, and it doesn't really work out at all. And ultimately, he makes it worse for everybody. So, Topiki learns that he cannot fix everyone's problems, and the best way to help people sometimes is just being there for them, make them have a shoulder to cry on, and that's simply it. And I really like that. I really like the message that it gave and it portrayed, because ultimately, if Topiki wasn't there, a lot of not the problem would resolve itself, but the situations would have been handled differently. So it's an enjoyable show. It's definitely going to be a whirlwind of emotions. It's definitely going to be something pretty heavy to watch. 6 episodes. It's definitely something you watch in one day. But once again, it's one of those shows that's going to make you feel a lot of sorts of emotions. And ultimately, you feel bad for every single one of the characters that you see in the show. Like, you eventually understand why certain people come to this conclusion. I really liked one of the other things that they kind of portrays is that there's no good or bad person. There's people who are good who do bad things, and there's people who are bad who do good things. It's just all in between. And sometimes your good intentions can be harmful, and sometimes your bad intentions can be good for people. So it's a theme that they show in the show, that there's a gray in everyone's life, and ultimately you're either going to be a villain or a hero in someone's story. So I really highly recommend you watching Topiki's Original Sin. It's best to go in there knowing as little as possible and just enjoying it and watching it for what it is. It's going to be a whirlwind of different emotions. You're definitely going to never be prepared to watch it fully and to expect the twists and turns for 6 episodes, but it is definitely worth the watch. It's a darker anime, I will not lie. If you had a troubled childhood, I don't recommend you watching it, especially if you have unresolved feelings or something like that. It definitely has a lot of realism in it, and it can be very realistic if you just take out the alien part of it. So I'd highly recommend you watching this show. Definitely something different to watch, darker type of anime, but make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have watched Topiki's Original Sin, leave down in the comments what you thought about it. Anyways, MCpodcast signing out. Say man to coach people. Peace. James 112.